Have you ever looked at the clock and saw it again? 11:11, right before something shifted, right before a phone call came in, right before a thought dropped into your heart like a whisper from above. At first, you might dismiss it. Just a coincidence, you tell yourself. But inside, something knows. This moment feels different. The air is charged. Your body pauses. Time seems to hold its breath. 11:11 doesn't come at random. It arrives with precision, just before something unfolds. It's a divine tap on the shoulder from the unseen, a sign that you're not alone, and something sacred is aligning. If this has happened to you, share in the comments. I saw 11:11, and then everything shifted. You never know who else needs to know. They're not the only one receiving these signs. And stay with this message until the end. There's a prayer to help you align with this powerful moment and receive the guidance that's waiting for you. The spiritual meaning of 11:11 before a shift. The number 11 holds power for a reason. It's not just repeating digits, it's a divine signal encoded with celestial precision. A moment when heaven gently pierces through the veil of ordinary time to whisper, "Look here, be still. Something sacred is unfolding." It arrives not to startle you, but to awaken you. Because when you see 11:11 right before something happens, your angels are doing more than alerting you. They're activating your awareness. You're being nudged to pay attention to the space you're standing in. Because this isn't just another passing moment. It might be a subtle shift in your emotional energy, pulling you into clarity. It might be a divine choice point, where your next yes or no will echo through your future. It might be a meeting or message, seemingly ordinary but carrying soul-level impact. It might even be a crossroads, one that could lead to realignment, healing, or breakthrough. 11:11 opens the energetic gate, a brief window where your earthly path overlaps with divine timing. And if you pause just long enough to notice it, you begin to see that what's happening outside you mirrors what's already stirring within. This sacred number is encoded with a vibration that activates the intuitive part of your soul, the part that remembers what logic forgets. And deep down, your soul already knows. There is ancient wisdom behind these number sequences, wisdom your higher self understands, wisdom you've lived before, in other realms, other times. But in this life, to truly understand the depth of this communication, you'll need more than just guesses or Google searches. You need interpretation guided by divine insight, so you can receive not just the signs, but the instructions hidden within them. That's why 11:11 comes before something happens, not as a warning, but as a divine calibration point. Your angel is saying, "You're aligned. Now stay present. Something meaningful is unfolding." Why angels use this number, and who sends it most often? The number 1 carries vibration. It resonates with beginnings, clarity, and the spark of divine intention. But when it repeats, 11:11, its power doesn't just grow, it multiplies, becoming a sacred bell rung through the fabric of time and consciousness. Every time 11:11 appears, its frequency calls forth spiritual awakening, vibrational alignment, divine timing and synchronicity, clarity of soul purpose, the invitation to begin again on a higher path. And while many angels send signs, 11:11 is most often sent by Archangel Raziel, the one known as the Keeper of Secrets, the guardian of divine mysteries, and the revealer of sacred codes and soul blueprints. Raziel's role is unlike any other angel. He's not the one who roars commands. He is the one who whispers truths into the soul, who gently opens portals of light, guiding you to remember the wisdom you were born with, but temporarily forgot. He works quietly, but precisely. When 11:11 appears right before a turning point, a meeting, a moment of choice, Raziel is behind the veil saying, "You are standing at a divine hinge point." This is not coincidence, it's orchestration. Your awareness is the key that unlocks everything. And when you begin to notice 11:11 over and over again, he's preparing you, not just to notice signs, but to interpret them, to speak the language of divine numbers, so you don't miss the blueprint meant specifically for your soul. How to respond when 11:11 appears before something important. You don't have to make a big move. You don't have to know everything in the moment. But you do have to notice, because noticing is a sacred act of receptivity. When 1111 shows up right before something shifts, here's what to do. Pause, even for just a few breaths. Feel the moment widen. Place a hand on your heart. Let it become your anchor. Ask silently or aloud, what am I being aligned with right now? What truth am I ready to receive? Where is my soul being asked to say yes? What doorway is opening, and am I willing to walk through it? You may not hear an answer instantly, but the moment you ask, the energy shifts. It's not about forcing meaning, it's about stepping into alignment with the message. Often what follows may feel like a thought that rises out of nowhere, a dream that returns, a sudden realization that brings tears or peace, or simply a lightness in your chest as if something has just clicked into place. That is divine confirmation. The angels lean in when you engage. They respond when you respond. 1111 is a doorway, and every time you pause and honor it, you say to the universe, I'm listening, I'm ready. What most people miss and the invitation instead. Most people see 1111 and say, make a wish, then go back to their scrolling, their emails, their routines. But you've noticed the pattern. You've seen it appear before choices, before endings, before new beginnings, before breakdowns that became breakthroughs. That's not coincidence, it's guidance. And the mistake most make is thinking that number is just for that moment, when in truth, it's part of a larger conversation your angels have been having with you for a long time. These moments are invitations to align with the deeper rhythm of your life. And yes, there's a way to understand what each number wants to show you. Your next step, learn to understand every sequence. If 1111 has been finding you over and over again, you're being called into something deeper. These signs are not random, they are coded messages from the divine. And there is a way to understand what each one is trying to reveal, whether it's 111, 222, 333, 777, or beyond. A powerful angelic guide has been prepared for you, one that helps you recognize signs and synchronicities more clearly. Discover which number sequences align with love, money, healing, and purpose. Understand how to use these codes to manifest with divine timing. Learn the final sequence that connects all others and brings you fully into alignment with your highest path. This journey is led by Archangel Raziel himself, and it's designed to take you from confusion to divine clarity. If you're ready to truly understand what your angels are saying through numbers, and finally receive the wisdom behind signs like 1111, click the link in the description and begin your journey with the celestial angel numbers. You were never meant to walk blind. You were meant to walk in divine rhythm. And now, it's time. Closing prayer. Align with the message of 1111. Take a moment. Close your eyes and let your heart receive this. Beloved Archangel Raziel, I open my soul to the wisdom you've been sending me. When I see 1111, help me remember, I am not lost. I am being realigned. Awaken in me the clarity to walk the path chosen for my highest good. Help me trust the divine rhythms of my life, even when I don't understand them. Let me feel the truth rising from within. May I always notice the signs. May I always walk in light. And may I always trust that I am divinely guided. And so it is. Amen. If this prayer touched your heart, comment below. I'm ready to walk through the 1111 portal. Your angels are listening. Has this been happening to you? Have you been seeing 1111 before something unexpected shifts in your day or in your heart? Have you felt the quiet pull, like your soul knows there's something more behind it? Comment below and share your experience. You might be surprised how many others are seeing the same signs, and your story could be the reminder someone else needs today. And if you're ready to go deeper, if you're ready to understand the angel numbers that are following you, the meanings behind every sequence, and the next step your angels are guiding you toward, click the link and begin your celestial angel numbers journey. It's time to unlock the codes of divine communication with Archangel Raziel as your guide. Because you weren't meant to wander, you were meant to awaken. And now the numbers are calling. Let's follow them together.